refurbish them and put them back out into society. I think that's how you cultivate a strong, healthy community that lasts for an eternity. I think, isn't that the point? Aren't we trying to make these communities last forever? Not just my lifetime, your lifetime, our children's lifetime, but forever. So that's why Jill Stein is the person I am voting for. Thank you. I don't know why. Maybe I'm too slow, but I can't register. Look, I'm trying. Look, I realized my mom told me that. And now a lot of places you can't go in and just pay the bill. They charge you to literally go to the location to pay the bill. So like, I think most people don't realize there's a lot of people that are older that are going to be stepping into like the PC world. And I feel like there's a steep learning curve for PCs. I mean, my gosh. That's why I think Xbox is like the perfect solution. I mean, to market the Xbox as like a PC alternative. That's why they're like, the people who know me are like, this guy just wanted Microsoft Office on his freaking Xbox, and they throw this whole spiel about Jill Stein and the Green Party. I've always believed in the Green Party. I voted Green. I don't even think you could register, but I think a lot of times people say, well, why don't people vote? Because they don't have faith in the system, and they lost hope. They lost hope that someone in power is going to care about them. And that's a big problem. So, thank you to Patagonia. Thank you to Trek. I'm here on my YouTube channel because I consider myself the CEO of my channel. It's just, my thing is crying like a baby. My thing is crying like a baby and saying, you know what, I appreciate you. The person that's working. Because I never lose sight of the fact that I get to stay home with my 2 sons. And that's a blessing. That is. Yeah, my wife has to go to work, so. I consider myself the lucky one. So thank you. That's why I say anyone who goes to a location to work, I consider you an essential worker, an essential, I'm fortunate to be able to stay home. I like being at home. My bed is here, my chair is here. When I get tired, I can sit down. When I feel like being active, I can run around. I can play my Xbox. I can think about how I want to talk to, oh my gosh, Sarah Bond, and be like, look, I appreciate you being president. Thank you for being president of Xbox. There, I'm saluting you, sorry. No, this is not, when people say like, you're so mean. No, I'm just trying to, I'm not being insulting. I really do appreciate people who are working, like, thinking actively, like, chasing life by the horns. That's why I appreciate Dodge. I do. I feel like every company has like their own like thing that they're trying to accomplish. It's like, why do we have to feel like we're competing? I think maybe that's part of the problem, in my opinion. It's like thinking that someone else is competing with you. I'm creating my own genuine, like, I think we're all doing our own thing. I don't know. I'm a shot. I'm on my show box and I said, look. Wait, how did I say? I'm going to put my whole thing in a nutshell. I'm going to say, look. Shout out to Patagonia. Shout out to Trek Bike. I think one of the main reasons to get a 2025 Trek Bike is they updated their aluminum to be a lot cleaner. Like I believe it was 98%. So I really want to get that electric cargo bike. Dude, for me and my sons. No, because he's right. We could make around town here. I was gonna give you soap. The around town trips. The around town trips that all the countries in Europe do, 30% of those trips are done on a bicycle, I'm like, dude, I think it's perfect for America. Like, just because, you know, we're a little bit more spread out. So it makes sense to have electric. And those cargo bikes are so cool. I really do. I mean, I really do. I feel like there's going to be this like blend between like really small motorcycles and really advanced bicycles. And like right there is where like I'm like, oh my gosh, when bicycles get faster and motorcycles get smaller, my goodness. When the motorcycle industry realizes that you know, like 1 out of 3 people are Asian on the planet, and most Asians are smaller stature. So why not make motorcycles for people who are like 5 foot to 5'5"? Like that should be like a range. I mean, there's a lot of people within that range, is all I'm saying. So I'm excited for CEOs and all people and non-peoples. I don't know, I'm just messing up. No, okay, so there, I'm gonna make that. That was the part I liked. So thank you guys for being so cool. My son's washing his hands. I need to get in shape. I need to shave. Look, I can't grow a beard. They're like, why are you standing there? You can't grow a beard, son. You look like you're 14.
I need this one.
More? Oh, you need a towel. Here. I shave my face. With the razor. No, with the... Oh, gosh. Dude, when I feel bad for all these little... Look, this is what I would say. I feel bad for the smaller because, look, if you have this, like, this one power cord, that's where I do think the government should help out. Like, I'm like, what about these smaller companies that have to go to USB-C? I'm like, dude, can you imagine all that retrofitting of everything to put everything to one standard? Because there's so many different cords for, like... Even the Braun. Like, Braun changed their... I'm just saying, that's your problem. You know, you go to this cord, then you go to that cord, and then, like, you have all these cords, and it's like, it's just a waste. So I agree with the USB-C. I don't know. That's what I would have asked at the presidential debate. I'd be like, what do you guys think of everyone going to USB-C? And I'd be like, and then what do you guys think about, like, the Xbox? You know, having, Microsoft Office on there for older people. So, you know, because they can't afford. Now that they can't, you're going to charge people who go physically to pay their bill and now have to go online. Well, first, now you have to pay for the internet and you have to have some sort of like way. Like, I think the Xbox is a great way. But I mean, you know, what is that? What is that? What's the government doing for those people? No one talks about that. That's what I would say. That would be my question. What do you guys think of? I'd be like, shout out to presidential candidate Kamala Harris and presidential candidate former president Donald Trump. What do you think of having Microsoft Office on the Xbox for people who are older and still want to use the internet in a way that's not so complicated? And since you guys are running for a political office, I figured since Xbox rules the world, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, and he says, thank you. That was my favorite scene. He says, shout out to the world. Thank you. And then when he drops the mic, I forget this. There's such a good lines. And then he says, no. Venom.
I need this one.
We are Venom. Venom. Jay wants to show you another one. It's like mic drop. Who's your?
I got this.
You got that one.
I get this one. I got this. I got this. Spider-Man. I got Spider-Man.
I saw. So I was researching political parties. Shout out to anyone who's still in the
I got Spider-Man.
Prohibition Party.
I got Spider-Man.
I'm like, I might
got
consider joining the
Spider-Man,
Prohibition Party.
Spider-Man.
After I finish my
got
last few beers, I got in the fridge. I'm kidding. No, but I mean, shout out to the people who stuck through it, you know, in the Prohibition Party.
And the eyes.
I'm serious.
And the bouncing.
I think it's cool, dude.
And the feet.
I wouldn't put them down, like, hypothetically. I know I'm registered Republican, but, like, I'm going to vote green. So look, people keep harassing me. Like, look, guys, I know I voted Republican. I get it, but I feel that strongly for the Green Party. I'm connecting that much with, kind of putting the environment a little bit ahead of, some other things.
That's good.
That's my opinions. Okay? So you're Republican.
That is my Spider-Man.
Like he's gonna repeat what he did in 2000. You cost us the election. You're like, you cost us the election. That was Al Gore. He's like, Al Gore came to me. He's like, look, you cost me an election. I was like, look, I had to back what I believed, dog. So shout out to Al Gore for inventing the internet. I say, well, thank you, sir, for inventing the internet. Now I'd like to say that because you lost, maybe that was the cost. What if Al Gore ran, dude? I'd be like, look, who am I seriously considering? I'm like, why? I'm like, that guy did want to win. I don't know what I'm sorry, I don't know what Al Gore is doing, but I was like, look, shout out to who is the real Batman? I would say, look, as the CEO of this YouTube channel, who is the real Batman? Bill Gates. I'd say Bill Gates is the real life Batman. So there, I'd like to end on that. But he puts the glasses on and then you can't tell. No, that was Superman. Thank you. Look, I know I need to shave, guys. So I'm like, look, I can't grow facial hair. It's just like my style. Look, I haven't gone through puberty yet. That was one of my first jokes on the channel. Thank you for anyone who follows this channel. I appreciate you immensely. I do. I do this because I enjoy it. I love it. I find comedic value, and also I'm worked through a lot of my own personal things and wanted to share that. So I hope that you got something, anything. Even I've gotten people who said, like, look, this shouldn't even be on the internet. They said this should be outlawed. I said, well, look, maybe one day it will be outlawed. Maybe just expressing ideas and trying to work through ideas will be illegal. So I'm grateful that it is not currently illegal. So thank you to YouTube for allowing me to be an artist and learn. I mean, my gosh, there's so many amazing artists that really, when I think about what I do compared to what they do, I'm like, wow, I can't even, are you kidding me? What? So thank you to all those people. And if all you guys do you're really blowing it out with the hot stuff, I'll be like, look, I'm just really weak then. I'm very sensitive to heat, but this is hot to me. So is that 357 Magnum. That's hot too. That's the hottest I've done. Thank you. Shout out to Hot Ones. Shout out to Player 1, Player 2. Extra life right here. Thank you.